Yes, DJ. We want to send out Surprise Youth and Natural. We're going to go with the Natural Mystic team that every game they play, they come out and they losing and very close. Some hard losses, Kipper. All right, so good tonight. Dion Chinnan, Donnie Chinnan, Colin Ano, Jude Knights, A. Mata, Emery Morgan, Sean Cooper, Carol Dick, Kelvin John, Terry James, Andel Jobati. And Surprise Youths, Darren Matthews, Christopher Biggett, Brent Hernandez, Barry Hamilton, Jay Jagasa, Miguel Mahabir, Johan Kwesi, Cleon John, Kieran Ali, Rakesh Singh, Christian Hall. And we see Surprise Youth taken for strike. Oh, Aaron, okay. Skipper, you want the toss and taken full strike? What kind of total are you looking for? 50? All right. I see you have 1 or 2 new players tonight. All right, best of luck. Chinnan. Chinnan. Cooper. You rated Kevin Cooper? Iceman. So you lost the toss and things are going too well this year for Natural. Oh, you finally lose that toss. So you keep winning all the toss and losing the game. So now you lose the toss and you're expecting to win the game.
Upset this big side here tonight.
All right, man. That's what we're saying. So you watch the game last time, it's a gang upset Bamboo All Star.
Yeah, man.
And you got inspiration from that.
Of course.
Best of luck.
Surprise won the toss and they will be having a that. Yep. 8-3. When you're ready, you'll come.
Check.
They say I should take it cool, sing what they want to sing. They say I'm too young in age
Check, check. White ball signal there by umpire Cox. So Carol Dick into Jagasa. And he's dispatched that all the way into the river. That's 7 runs. The Surprise Youths now off to a flyer. They're on 12. 11 runs to Jagasa. Thank you, DJ David. So the opening bowler here for the natural team, Carol Dick, as he comes into Jagasa again, and he's bowled him. So much better delivery there by Dick.
No.
Just beaten Jagasa.
She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
Surprise Youths now losing their first wicket. The score 12 for 1.
I am Constable Brown, them call me Boy Blue. I have here a warrant to arrest you, cause you beat up your girl till she black and blue. Then ask what the hell they police.
As we see the likes of Brent Hernandez coming into the streets, he will be on strike. On the non-strikers end, we have Christopher Biggett. Dick into Hernandez. Hernandez playing the reverse shot. That could go all the way. Running down, the fieldsman behind it. And that's 4 runs. So 4 runs there to Hernandez. 4 more being added to the total of the Surprise Youths total. The score now moving on to 16 for the loss of 1. So Dick's final delivery. Hernandez trying to reverse there again. And that's the end of the first over. So 16 coming off of that over there, bowled by Dick. The score 16 for the loss of 1, and that's the end of over number 1. DJ David. So I was once told you can't be a DJ forever. So with that song being played, I just hope that DJ Cut Cost has his money in the hairy bank. So the first ball of the second over, being bowled by Colin Arno into Christopher Biggett.
She wasn't
he
ready.
Goes without scoring.
She wasn't ready.
There's a brand new dance.
And he has the walk of shame. Christopher Biggett. He goes without scoring. The score still stands at 16 now for the loss of 2.
Get in the tub. Hold your ducky in your lap. Tap your toes while you scrub.
I've got bowls of steel.
In the water from the tap. And do the duck, rubber duck, duck, rubber duck, rubber duck, 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 rubber duck, duck, rubber duck, rubber duck, duck.
I've got bowls of steel.
So Miguel Mahabir, the new batsman coming in for Christopher Biggett after being bowled there by Colin Arno, wearing number 18 on his back for the natural team. He's coming from the commentary end. So 1, 2, 3 steps. He comes into Miguel. A bouncer. Wide ball signaled by umpire Bugos. So the score there just ticking on to 17 with that wide. Arno into Mahabir again. Ball strained down the leg side. Not sure if the batsman got anything onto that. No signal there by the umpire, so apparently Mahabir did get some bat on that. So he gets off the mark. Bringing the left-handed Hernandez on strike. Check, check. Oh, oh. Arno into Hernandez. And he goes down and he plays an excellent shot there. Cheeky shot at that. And he gets himself 4 runs. So Arno into Hernandez again. A swing and a miss there by Hernandez. Arno once again. Hernandez just chipping down the wicket, making no contact with that ball. So Arno into Hernandez once again. Hernandez going down on his knees, getting himself 7 runs. That ball carrying all the way just over the head of the fieldsman. So 7 more to the total. Hernandez moves on. He's now on 15. And the total now for the Surprise Youths team, 29 for the loss of 2. So with the ball in hand, folks, bearing number 15 on his back, Kelvin John, the new bowler coming from the coconut tree end. He comes into Mahabir first ball and dispatched in a confident manner. Miguel Mahabir just blasting that ball straight into the fence for 7 runs. John into Mahabir, playing that ball straight back down the ground. And that should be 7 more. That's right, 7 more signaled by umpire Cox. So 2 consecutive 7s here by Mahabir.
I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine.
So the score now 43 for the loss of 2 as John comes into Mahabir. Solid batting by that young man. Must give some credit to the bowler there. Excellent delivery. So John into Mahabir again. beating Mahabir, beating the keeper as well. So an excellent comeback by this batsman here.
I can't get up.
I've got
So John
balls
coming with a
of
full toss there to
steel.
Mahabir. Mahabir just putting that away into the river. So that's 7 more there to Mahabir. A no ball as well. So John will have to bowl that over. So some 22 runs coming off John's over thus far. The score now moving on to 51. John into Mahabir. Mahabir not making proper contact with that ball, just going down to the mid-wicket region, bringing Hernandez on strike. Score ticking on to 52, 5-2 for the loss of 2. And we're in over number 3, folks. Wow, what a shot. What a shot played there by Brent Hernandez. Just changing his stance. Playing a reverse shot, getting himself 7 runs. And that's 7 more runs added to the total of the Surprise Youths. And remember, folks, this team has been unbeaten in the tournament so far. So Surprise Youths moving on now to 59 for the loss of 2. And we're still in over number 3. So my mistake, that brings to the end. The end of the 3rd over, some 30 runs coming off of John's over there. That's how it goes sometimes, John. So the skipper of the natural team, Shion Cooper, with a number 10 on his back. He will be bowling this the 4th over, coming from the commentary end. He comes into Mahabir. That ball just strained down the leg side of Mahabir. Wide ball signaled by umpire Bugos. So he still has 6 balls remaining in his over. 1 more added to the total of the Surprise Youths team and their total. Cooper into Mahabir. Big swing there. Seems somewhat off of the outside of the off stump area. No wide signal there by umpire Bugos. Cooper into Mahabir again. Foolish delivery, and that one goes sky high. That's up in the air on top of the neighbor's roof. 7 more runs there to the Surprise Youth team. And 7 more runs to that. The total of Miguel Mahabir. He's on fire tonight. Big heave here, but just a single. So Mahabir now moving on to 31. And the Surprise Youths total now 68. 6-8 for the loss of 2. So the left-handed Hernandez on strike now. Cooper coming into Hernandez. That ball just playing down the leg side area. Wide ball signaled by umpire Bugos. Hernandez making his way to the non-strikers end. Bringing Mahabir back on strike. The destructive, dangerous Mahabir. So he's having his way tonight, Mahabir. Cooper into Mahabir once again. Quick single there by the batsman. Leg by signal by umpire Bugos. So the score now, folks, ticking on to 71-71 for the loss of 2. And remember, we're in over number 4. So the Surprise Youths team, they're off and running. Natural will need to do something to contain this Surprise Youths team as Cooper comes into Hernandez. Dead ball signal there by the umpire. Cooper just signaling to his wicketkeeper to come forward. As he comes into Hernandez. Hernandez, reverse shot played again. Getting himself a quick single here. Wide ball, signaled by umpire Bugos. So that will be 2 runs added to the total. Score now 73. As we watch some of the fieldsmen just making their way to the boundary line for Mahabir as he comes on strike. Skipper Cooper into Mahabir. And that ball there just beating Mahabir, but unfortunately makes its way down the leg side. Wide ball signaled by umpire Bugos. So a couple wides here coming in this over by Cooper. So some 4 wides coming off of Cooper's over here so far. As he comes into Mahabir again. A thick edge there by Mahabir, but just dropping short of the keeper. So Cooper into Mahabir. Lazy shot played there by Mahabir. And that's the end of the over, folks. So we're moving on to over number 5. The score 74 for the loss of 2 as I hand you over to DJ David.
Oh, behave!
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
So Andel Djibouti, the new bowler, he'll be coming from the coconut tree end. Djibouti into Hernandez as he gets back into his crease, down on one knee. Misses that ball there, Hernandez. Djibouti again. Big swing and a miss by Hernandez. Excellent bowling from this bowler so far. So he has his line right. Djibouti into Hernandez. Shorter ball. That one goes up in the air. It could go all the way. No, it's just 4 runs. So 4 more runs to the total of Surprise Youths and 4 runs to Hernandez. Djibouti, Hernandez getting himself back into this crease. That ball just bouncing off his legs there. He'd get himself a single. Leg by signal by umpire Cox. So we just like to thank the lovely, lovely spectators here at the Four Roads grounds for the Guinness. And that one just slashed away by Mahabir. Fieldsman just getting behind that ball. Excellent feeling there. And Mahabir just getting himself one run.
Oh, it was great.
So we see Hernandez trying that cheeky shot again. He could be run out. No. So he gets in safely. And that's the end of Djibouti's over. Not a bad over from Djibouti. Slowing things down there a bit. So the score now 81-81 for the loss of 2. And we're going into over number 6. And remember folks, June 19th, you can hear music like this and lots more, because we have DJ Gio, DJ David, DJ Squeeze, and of course making a special appearance, none other than the SFX man himself, Adrian.
You know what? Your peep this, lottie dottie. We like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just some men that's on the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic right for all of y'all, keeping y'all in health. Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. Cause it's cool when you're cause a cozy condition and a...
So Dion Chinnon, the new bowler coming from the commentary end. He'll be coming into the left-handed Hernandez. He comes in around the wicket. Not a bad shot played by Hernandez, but a fielder in the deep there and he's caught. So Hernandez has to go. He makes his way back to the dugout. So not a bad innings by Hernandez, lasting a couple overs, but unfortunately he has to make his way back out. So that's the 3rd wicket down for the Surprise Youths team, DJ David.
Go ahead, baby. Do it, baby. Go ahead, baby. Ah, do it, baby. Go ahead, baby. Do it, baby. Go ahead, baby. Oh, behave!
What it is. What it is.
Excuse me, here's a bit of perfection. Loose with a love connection. A centerfold I forgot to mention. She made the Jimmy stand at attention. To understate she was more than good. Don't fly from around the hood.
So Cleon John, the new batsman replacing Hernandez. And I'm just being told that he's one of our national goalkeepers, folks. So Mahabir on strike. Chinnon the bowler. Dion Chinnon wearing number 20 on his back for the natural team. Just getting himself the wicket of Hernandez. So Chinnon into Mahabir again. Mahabir a big swing. That one goes down to the square leg area. He gets himself a single. Oh, it runs away. That's poor feeling. Poor feeling on the part of that fieldsman there. So what should have been just 1 run turns into 4 runs, folks.
It wasn't that great.
This is the kind of feeling that can haunt your team in the end. So ball being placed in that same area by the fieldsman. So Mahabir, another single to his name. So John on strike now. Cleon John. So Chinnon into John. He comes in. Bowls. Big heave there by John. Mahabir looking for a single. Makes his way back to the non-strikers end. So final delivery in this over here by Chinnon. John getting some bat and ball. This one could go all the way. And it does. So 4 runs to the goalkeeper, the national goalkeeper, John. He's off the mark. And And the score now stands at 90, folks. 90 for the loss of 3. And we're going into the final over. So this score could very well go over 100 here tonight. Seeing some of the natural team players here just folding their arms, looking a little bit despondent.
Sweet dreams of passion through the night. Sweet dreams are taking over. Sweet dreams of dancing through the night.
So Colin Arno, folks, being entrusted with the final over here by his team and his skipper. He'll be coming from the coconut tree end, and he'll be coming into the dangerous Mahabir. So Mahabir just looking back here. The skipper has given him the all clear. The final over in this innings. So Arno into Mahabir, not connecting cleanly with that ball there. So John on strike now. He will face 5 deliveries. So Arno into John. That should be a wide ball signal by umpire Cox. So Arno will have to bowl that over. Arno comes into John again. Big swing by John. Just playing all over that ball there. And he's bowling. So Arno comprehensively bowling down John here. So John has to go.
Of steel. I've got balls of steel.
I don't know what you heard about me, but can't get $1 out of me.
So the score 92 for 4, and we're in the final over, folks.
I don't know what you heard about me, but can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see.
I've got balls of steel.
Now shorty, she in the club, she dancing for dollars. She got a thing for that Gucci, that Fendi, that Prada, that BCBG, Burberry, Dolce and Gabbana. She feed them fools fantasies, they pay her cause they want her. I spit a little G, man, and my gang got her. An hour later, had her something to Ramada.
So Johan Kwesi, the new batsman for the Surprise Youths team, and he's immediately off the mark. That ball just being played down to the mid-wicket area. Bring in Mahabir on strike. Mahabir on 38 now. As Arno comes into Mahabir. Mahabir gauging Arno. Wicketkeeper just missing that run-out chance there. So the score now 94, folks. 94 for the loss of 4 with just 1 delivery remaining in this innings. Arno comes in and he's bowled him. So the final ball of this innings here between Natural and Surprise Youths. Arno bowling down his man. And he gets the wicket of Kwesi. So Surprise Youths not making it to 100. And they've lost 5 wickets. Final score by the Surprise Youths team, 94 for the loss of 5. So we'll see what Natural can do to get this score. 93 needed for victory. DJ David.
True love is destined for you and me. No, baby. But only your love can set you free. Ooh. Throw
away your foolish pride. Right now let true love take over. If we follow what we feel inside, then we'll be together forever. You can't run away and hide when love sweeps over your soul. Now I just can't change the way I feel about you. My greatest wish is to build my world around you now, baby. I wanna take you home and give you my love forever. Baby, let me take you home. Without you, my life is over. I wanna take you home and give you my love forever. Baby, let me take you home. For several right now, yeah. Downright disgrace. But long as I got you by my side, I don't care what your people say. Your friends tell you it's no future in love in a married man. If I can see you when I want, I'll see you when I can. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If loving you is wrong,
we have the natural roots where we drink up. Waiting there for you all the day I'm alive. Check it. And said to tune in till the morning. Tune in till the morning. Fill me in your message
For the moment you're feeling right, the moods and the tides are high. Say you never knew it, say you never knew it till a Rasta man come in your life. For the moment you're feeling right, the moments and tides are high. Say you never knew it, say you never knew it till Norris man come in your life. I paid no dues, I sent no rose to you. I made myself most available. So when you see me, you could look into my eyes. I tell you the truth and I will never say a lie. All years of your life, memories on your mind. For the moment you're feeling right, the moods and the tides are high. Say she never knew it, say she never knew it till Hollywood come in your life.
Yeah. I never go from foundation, boy. Rasta man about pagans, so I never go where the pagans go. Never do what the heathens do, cause Rastafari give all the guidance. I'll never say what they daddy just say. For Emperor Selassie, I trust and obey. Rasta words are real substance. I'll never go where the pagans go. Never do what he.
Tell you about the good life with the good vibes. Your virgin is your virgin, sister is your sister. Everyone want to make it, but if for one slice of bread, remember, make we break it. Good life with the good vibes. Virgin is your virgin, sister is your sister. Everyone want to reach there. Don't forget to love. Please remember care.
Some things were meant to be, so I don't let it be. And stop worrying about it. Long as we know what's in our hearts, we know we're in our thoughts. Hey, no reason for concern. We're gonna talk, we're gonna say a lot of things about us. Said you know that love is not the same. I got
and you. For all the things they say and try to do to separate me and you. Still I got enough love for you. Oh, yeah. Enough love for you. Oh, yeah. No lies, no games, no promises.
You're everything that can want and more. So virtuous, so righteous, and so pure. I love you. No one but you. Oh, baby.
Na 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 yeah. I'm talking about this ghetto girl. No matter Texas, she's simple. Not because she's fine, you see her in for y'all. This ghetto girl. No matter Texas, she's soft. Right now, mood I take her autograph. You know this ghetto girl. No matter Texas, she's simple. Not because she's fine, you see her in for y'all. This ghetto girl. No matter Texas, she's soft. Right now, mood I take her autograph.
Only hey!
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth. Isn't all that glitter is gold? Half the story had never been told. So now you see the light. Hey, stand up for your right. Bless my eyes this morning. The sun is on the rise.
Ah, yes, sir. Thank you there, DJ David, just entertaining the crowd and entertaining us with some lovely, lovely music. So like I said, folks, you want to hear more of DJ David, you can hear him on June 19th on board the Treasure Queen. So back to the cricketing action here now. Surprise Youths posting some 94 runs in their quota of 7 overs. 95 runs required for victory by this natural team. As we see the opening pair of Jubbity on the non-strikers end. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but is this Asanya Martyr? That's the batsman on strike. And the bowler with the ball in hand, Christian Hall, sorry, and he's coming from the coconut tree end. So his first ball goes into the mid region of Martyr, just shaking that out.
Oh, behave!
So remember, folks, Surprise Youths here defending 94 runs, and this will be no easy task for the natural team. As we see Martin striking that ball, that one being fielded by the fieldsman, he could be run out, he's sent, so he goes without scoring, he will be run out. Surprise Youths celebrating that wicket there, the opening batsman. So they're breaking that partnership immediately. And as I was saying, folks, Surprise Youths, remember this team, these are the defending champions of last year's tournament. So there will be no walkover here this evening.
500 acres of ice shakes. Give us this day our alarms speed. That's for the cattle and herbs for my
Donny Chinan coming to the center here now, replacing Martyr. So unfortunately, Martyr has to go after being run out.
Oh, Rastaman chant Psalms 23rd, 500 acres, rivers, mountains and rivers. All like the mighty works, works. All I can say is I love Mother Earth.
So Hall into Djibouti. He takes 2 long steps. He comes in. Djibouti. That ball just strained down the leg side of Djibouti. Wide ball signaled by umpire Cox. So the score now moving on to 2. 2 for the loss of 1. As we say goodnight to all the officials, the umpires, Mr. James. Hall into Djibouti. That one was a wide ball as well, but Djibouti just stretching out and reaching that ball. Still not being able to get a run. And he's bowled him.
Got it.
So Hall goes with a second wicket here now. Djibouti has to go. And Djibouti as well goes without scoring. So we are yet to see runs off the bat from this natural team. Both runs on the scoreboard, 2 runs on the scoreboard, and those runs come from wide balls. So the score now, 2 for the loss of 2 in the first over.
I've got balls of steel.
I planted on my farm. Someone saw it, thought that they should press the alarm. So on Thursday afternoon, a diamond herb was sown, just coming into bloom. Babylon kick off the door to me.
So Kelvin John, a new batsman here, replacing Djibouti. Big swing and he's bowled. He's gone. So the third batsman here gone without scoring. And the Surprise Youths team on a roll here now. Celebrating, jumping up and down out in the center. And as I said, folks, this is a big team, the champion team. Surprise Youths, they're the defending champions of last year's tournament.
Since I got something new. I got a new way to walk. Walk, walk. I got a new way to walk. Walk, walk. I got a new way to walk. And my new walk suits me fine.
Thank you there, DJ David. As we see Kelvin John, he has a new way to walk, and he has walked all his way back to the dugout, folks, without scoring as well. So none of these natural players yet to score runs off the bat. So the first over has ended. We're now moving into the second over. And this over coming from the commentary end. And the bowler should be Rakesh Singh as he comes in to Chinan. Chinan playing an excellent shot there over the mid-wicket area. Oh, no, that's the extra cover area. He gets himself 4 runs. So the first set of runs coming off the bat. Chinan playing a remarkable shot there. So the score now moving on to 6-6 with a loss of 3. Hall picking up 2 wickets there and a run out in that over. So a misfield here by the fieldsman. Chinan getting himself a single. Score now ticking on to 7. We're just asking for security. Security, can you please make your way to the stage area? Wide ball signal by umpire Bugos there. We just apologize for that delay, folks. We just had a little interruption in the scoring booth here. We had to call for security to remove one of these players. So back to some cricketing action. Rakesh Singh, the bowler with the ball. So Colin Arno, the new batsman, the left-handed Arno. So an excellent over here by Singh. So Singh into Arno again. Arno just chipping down the wicket. Getting a thick edge on that ball there. And that should be the end of the over. So not a bad over from Singh. The score now stands at 8 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. 2 overs gone. We're moving into over number 3. DJ David, what do you have for us?
I was in Africa, and I was a warrior, hunting lion and tiger, brave like my forefather. And when the darkness gathered, we sit around a fire, telling of the bravery and courage of our great ancestors. And we chanted.
So Jagger, the new bowler, and he comes into Chinnon. That ball seemed a bit high there, but Chinnon nevertheless getting himself a single. Just waiting for the call by the umpire. No call there, so that wouldn't be a no ball. So Arno on strike now, the left-handed Arno. And is it John Ross? John Ross Jagasa, is it? So Jagasa coming from the coconut tree end. He comes into Arno. Arno playing that ball back down into the mid-on area. He gets himself a single. And Arno finally off the mark. Natural score now moving on to 10 for the loss of 3. So Jagasa into Arno. Foolish delivery. And Arno has put that into the breadfruit tree. So he gets himself 7 runs. 7-run signal by umpire Cox.
Would you like to rock it with me, baby?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to jump it with me, honey?
That's right.
Would you like to rock it with me, baby?
DJ David. Wide ball signal there by umpire Cox. So Jagasa will have to bowl that over. So Jagasa into Arno again. He comes in. Big swing and a miss. Ball going straight through to the wicketkeeper. And that's the end of Jagasa's over. 19 for the loss of 3. Third over gone. We're going on to over number 4. And these overs here moving at a rapid rate for the surprise youth. So Natural really needing to mash some gas here if they intend on getting this total.
I'm tired of the running and the running. Bring down the rhythm. I'm tired of the running and the running. Bring down the rhythm. Bring it down, down, down. Bring it down, down, down. Bring it down, down, down. I am the shadow conversing about the speed of the rhythm.
So Johan Kwesi, the new bowler from the commentary end, he comes into Chinnon. Chinnon not making proper contact with that ball there. So we're into the fourth over, folks. Remember, Surprise Youths posting some 94 runs in their quota of 7 overs. 95 required by the natural team for victory. As Kwesi comes into Chinan again. Chinan just taking a step across his wicket. Still not making proper contact. He still gets himself a single. So the score now ticking on to 20-2-0. Surprise Youths in a comfortable position thus far. We'd need to see a lot more striking from Arno here as he did in that previous over. As Kwesi comes into Arno. Arno a big heave and a miss. Ball traveling all the way through to the wicketkeeper. Kwesi into Arno again. And that ball there just beating Arno for pace. Kwesi into Arno once again. So an excellent over thus far by Kwesi. So only 1 run coming from Kwesi's over so far. So final delivery. Wideish delivery there from Kwesi, a wild delivery. Holding on to his arms and wide ball being signaled by umpire Bugos. So he'll have to bowl that ball all over again. As we're making an urgent plead for security. Security, can you please make your way to the stage area? So that's the end of Kwesi's over, folks. Some 2 runs coming from it, just 1 off the bat and the wide. 3 runs, sorry. So not a bad over from Kwesi. The score now 22 for the loss of 3. And we're going into over number 5. So Brent Hernandez here, the new bowler coming from the coconut tree end. He comes into Arno. Arno just striking that ball to the mid-on area. Gets himself another single. So Chinan on strike now. So the Surprise Youths team in a comfortable position in this game here, folks. Hernandez just making some changes to his field. Hernandez into Chinan again. Chinan going down on 1 knee. Unable to score. So Hernandez into Chinan again. Chinan, that ball is tossed up in the air. The wicketkeeper is on it, and he's gone. So Chinan has to go. Natural team in some trouble here now. Losing their 4th wicket, and the Surprise Youths team out in the center celebrating with all reason.
I tell she things don't work out so. She said the next time won't. Just because I ain't like them scandal, they hire your partner to do them. Kitchen, I like all them bad. So I called Kitchi on the phone one day. This is what the old man.
So it seems we have a choir on the outside here, folks. We'll give them something to sing about shortly. But in the meantime, Hernandez back into Arno. So Arno getting himself a single, bringing the new batsman on strike, Carol Dick, with number 11 on his back. The right-handed Dick. Looks similar to the likes of Rakeem Cornwall, Carol Dick, that is. So Hernandez coming into Dick, slow at the ball, and just beating Dick there. Dick appealing to the umpire. The umpire can't even control himself. He himself is laughing. So Hernandez into Dick again. A big heave and a miss. Looking for the single. And Dick makes his way down to the non-strikers end. So wide ball signal by umpire Cox, including the run. So that'll be 2 additional runs added to the total of the natural team. So the left-handed Arno on strike now. As Hernandez comes into Arno. Arno trying to play a reverse shot, but he's bowled out. So Hernandez has gotten 2 wickets in this over now. And Arno has to go. So the score now, 28-28 for the loss of 4. We're in over number 5. DJ David. So back to the cricket in action, folks. Sorry about that there, but Carol Dick was bowled out apparently, and he has to go. So he's on his way back to the dugout. So the surprise youth's just playing all over this natural team, folks. And we see why this team is a champion team. We see why they are defending champs from last year, as they have the natural team struggling here in the 6th over.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
And chewy and some hot. Like I told Tish, I see when I like you seen him twirl, then he drops it. And we keep them to my block. And Monte keep it on him, he done drop it. And he be wildin', he some hot. Tones known to get busy with them. Try to run down and
So haul into Morgan, and Morgan has to go. What's taking place here, folks? Some sort of an onslaught here by the surprise youths team. So this new batsman, Morgan, coming in, and immediately he has to go. DJ David, take
Tell me
control.
what them searching for. Them say I'm eat last the most, box some money in a house. Plus them see the brand new car. Only your friend knows a secret. So somebody want me and them par. And them body lick. And a picture snap from far. And
I've got balls of steel.
Touchdown place bust down. Touchdown place bust down. First serve who first come. What me say? Touchdown place bust down. Touchdown place bust down.
So with that wicket, folks, the score now moves on to 26 for the loss of 7 wickets. And a wide ball being signaled by umpire Bugos there, the bowler, Christian Hall. The batsman on strike, Terry James. So Hall comes into James. James, a big swing, and he's bowled.
No.
So surprise youths here just playing all over this natural team, folks.
She wasn't ready.
Having their way with them.
She wasn't
up,
ready.
down, left, right.
Live from the Pigeon
And with that wicket, we see the skipper, Sheon Cooper. He's on his way out to the center. Hopefully he can hold it steady for his team here this evening.
I love how they walk. And I've created a really cool dance called Doing the Pigeon. Doing the Pigeon. Dancing a little smidgen of the kind of ballet sweeps me away.
Bravo! Oh, it was great!
So DJ David just chained himself on there, folks. So Cooper, the new batsman on strike. And he plays that ball straight back down there. And that's the end of the over. So the 6th over comes to an end. Hall bowling 2 overs, so that's the end of his 2 overs. So we'll see. Hold on 1 minute. So my mistake, we're being told there's 1 more delivery left in this over. So Hall into Cooper. Wideish delivery. Appeal still being made here. So no appeal, by no signal by the umpire. So that's now the end of the 6th over. So we're going into over number 7, folks. The final over this evening. And the final over of this innings is second encounter here this evening at the Strictly FX Super 7's. DJ David.
All over the world, girls are crying for Snagger and Woody Woodpecker. Yay! Ooh-hey-ho, ooh-hey-ho, damn. Y'all a ball for the Woody Woodpecker. Ooh-hey-ho, ooh-hey-ho, the Woodpecker. Ooh-hey-ho, ooh-hey-ho, y'all a cry for the Woody Woodpecker. Ooh-hey-ho, ooh-hey-ho, the Woodpecker. Ooh-hey-ho, ooh-hey-ho.
So for this here, the 7th and final over this evening, folks, it will be bowled from the coconut tree end by none other than Cleon John for the surprise youths. And they have brought in all their players with just 1 on the outside. And John will come in to Chinnan. So the first ball of this over here to Chinnan, as Chinnan drives that ball back down to the long on area, and he gets himself 4 runs. So an excellent cricketing shot there by Chinnan. And that's exactly what he did with this ball here. He just smacked that.
Oh, behave!
Slackness going on the stage here, folks. As we see John into Chinnan. Chinnan striking that ball there through the cover area, and he gets himself 4 more runs. It's a great shot there by Chinnan, maybe a little too late. So John into Chinnan again. Chinnan, that ball up in the air. And the bowler has got it. So John caught and bowled there.
Got him!
So 1 more wicket to go, folks. Chinnan has to go. And we'd just like to say congratulations to Christian Hall. And he gets himself a 5-wicket haul. So no pun intended. Christian Hall getting yourself a 5-wicket haul. So he bowled 2 overs for 3 runs and got himself 5 wickets. So congratulations goes out to the surprise youths and their star player Christian Hall. DJ David.
'Cause we'll see you very soon, I know.
Very
over soon, I know. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. And tomorrow, just like today, the moon, the bear, and the big blue house will be waiting for you to come and play.
So Jude Knight, the final batsman here for the natural team. He's on the non-strikers end. Sean Cooper, the skipper of the natural team. On strike, he faces John. John with his final ball of the innings. As he comes into Cooper. So a short run up here by John. A big swing, and that will go for 4. But a little too late. So that's it, folks. That's the end of the game. Natural not being able to get the required runs for victory. Surprise Youths still being unbeaten in this tournament. The defending champs of last year. And they will go away with another victory. Thank you to all our spectators for coming out this evening. Remember, June 19th, we go aboard the Treasure Queen for our annual cruise, folks. And if it is you want to hear songs of DJ David, Squeeze, and DJ Geo, songs like this, then we'll see you on June 19th.
Shake it fast, watch yourself. Shake it fast, show me what you're working with. Shake it fast, watch yourself. Shake it fast. I came here with the mic in my hand. Don't make me leave me with my foot in your. Be cool. And don't worry about time.